Oi! Oh, is that warm? Maybe I just don't do the bathrobe gaming today. Oops. Shit. Hi. What's up, everyone? What's good? Good morning. Whew. Hey, wait. I forgot one thing to open. Oi, 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 oi. Wait a minute. New map? Yeah. Indeed. Looking good. Now here too. Hi, Mr. Streamer. Hello, Mr. Who Am I? Who was a really wholesome viewer until recently when he became toxic. Yeah, welcome me to the circus, please. Okay, wait, I'm gonna welcome you. Give me a second, I'll help you out, brother. Of course. Here you go, sir. Oh. Yeah, connection error. Why does it look worse than yesterday? Did you smash carrots on the path? Hey guys, what's going on Twitch? Like, feels like Twitch is losing viewers. It's crazy. It's like every single person that I know has like less viewers than before. Does it have to do with like the recent problems that Twitch has? That's crazy. AQ, why did you remove the timeout from Mr. Who Am I when he was literally toxic as his first message? Could you please elaborate here? So I would like to understand your decision making in this process, because I feel like you're making the wrong decision. You're supporting a bad behavior by unbanning people that are toxic in their first message. And I condone these types of messages. Cakez, yesterday I said that you need to pixelize your shadows more, proper like this. Screenshot. Hello Cakez, good morning. How are you today? Will you work on your game today? Happy Friday. Hope you don't rage today.
Cakez
Please chill.
got 0 res, and that full release is never dropping.
But bro, these are not pixelated. That's just the shape of his trees being very round, and therefore they look pixelated. But they are not.
Make a good game and don't.
You know the funny story is?
The money will come to you.
They also merged their shadows? Yes, they did merge their shadows. That's Unity doing that, yes. You're right. Yo, it's a 10x developer. Yeah, good morning. We're gonna do dual grid stuff today.
Hi.
This is what it looks like when I'm editing tiles. Let me undo that. I can select a tile set using Shift. And then I can draw... never mind, I need to do the dual grid. Then I can draw a tile like this. Tile set. And I just tested it with an old tile set that I had before, but I also have a new one here. Which is somewhere here. There's another one here. And then it's this. And we can clear everything and start... Oh, it doesn't clear the static one. Okay, I need to remember that. I need to clear that too. Can you auto draw tiles based on the enemy path? I'm not gonna do that. I would rather draw like for those of you who are wondering, right? I did this yesterday in 10 minutes. Plus the path. So now what I need to do, and it works. Yeah, it does work. Yes, quit. Yes, it does work. The only thing that does not work is the placement. The placement mask. Because I need to build a new placement mask. The placement mask is something that I will need to do now, after this. Because the placement mask is still, where is it? The placement mask is still on this shape here. The new placement mask will be a merge between this and other stuff. In the original, they were standing... Yeah, they were. But yes, so I was really sad yesterday that, you know, my game didn't really work out. The level that we made didn't work out. I still have the level. Okay, we still have it. Wild Woods still exists, okay? Still there. Everything's working still. I think this is much clearer. You guys are right. You can see this much better than this version right here. I agree with you. I think I called it Lush Forest.
Hello, Cakez.
No. Wait, which one was it though? I think Dark Marshes? No, wait, which one did I have? Murky Waters? I forgot. I think it was Lush Forest though. Oh, Ambient. No. Lush Forest, it wasn't that. Okay. Which one was it? Wildwoods is this. Wildwoods was this. Campsite. It must have been Dark Marshes then. No. Which one was it though? It was Lush Forest? Yeah, but... Oh, why are they all off? What happened to you? But maybe not, though. Pretty sure I loaded that. Yeah, it is. You're correct. Pretty sure I did load that, but which level was it? I mean, I can find it in the code here. Good afternoon, always lags. Good morning, bro. Hope you're doing good. Hello there, sir. It was Lush Forest. Yeah. Yeah. Why is the... I'm so confused. Because I built that yesterday and I saved the level. Pretty sure I did. By the way, guys, the level like this is clear enough. We do not need much more pixels in this level, and it's clear enough. Like when I go from this to... Now, I do not understand why Lush Forest has absolutely no lighting and background. And no path. I did save the path. Rip camera? Oh, the camera ripped. What happened? Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. What happened? What's going on? Oi.
Don't be afraid of poor marketing and you'll be stronger.
Oi. Yay.
Good game will sell nonetheless. The money will come to you.
Fred on YouTube, good morning. Oh my god. So yeah, anyways, I did build this yesterday, blah blah blah, Lush Forest, let's save the level. I don't know, I thought I saved the level, for some reason it did not save it. It's fine. Now we don't have a path. It is how it is. However, quit. Never mind, actually. Let's load. I don't know, Dark Marshes.
Good
load
day.
that level.
When
Ambient
will you
light
finally do what
of
you
1.
always talk about and
Save
stream
that.
yourself making a good game? Please clarify.
Dark Marshes. Save the
because
level.
This current demo.
Close, and then not particle editor, but load the Dark Marshes background. Versioning properly. There we go. Save the background. Close. Save the level. Dark marshes. Yes. Now we have dark marshes with the level. Tile editor looks like trash. Delete this, and then disable all of those. Song is on repeat in DMC, not DMC. Oh, shit. I used the song to speedrun programming yesterday. Ooh. Thank you very much, Shade11. I appreciate that. We just lost the DMCA on YouTube. That's awesome. Hey, Luis on YouTube. Good morning. I thought you really really focused and not moving, lol. Yeah.
Please keep your functions shorter than 5 lines.
What's today? Mapping? Watch this, Code and Green. It's a bunch of trash cans, bro. Someone clip this, please. Oh man, I wasn't expecting that. Anyways, I did a dual grid system off stream. Well, we did it before, but I have now implemented that into the tile editor. And this is what it looks like. And so I can now build my game with this actually quite fast. So let's build the same level that we tried to build yesterday, right? Where we have like someone entering from here. Something like this. And then it's gone like that. Maybe like this. You know, that's the idea for the level, right? Now we need to make it look good. I feel like that looks okay. This looks bad, but we're gonna fix that. And the cool thing is here that now, like, I can make this look better over time, right? And we can like, okay, let's move it down a bit here. Something like this. In a way, this is already everything we need to have like a good looking level. Like that. And you know, it's much faster than yesterday. You guys are right. You know, I spent, how long did I spend on this yesterday? Way too long, didn't I? And so now with this, it is actually reasonably fast, isn't it? Ah yeah, I spent years on this. Choke points, bottlenecks included. And so, it's a little bit annoying because sometimes like it doesn't work because it doesn't allow me to, but yeah. Chat's always right, like 2 hours, yeah. So, and we now have this reasonably fast. Now, obviously, there's a lot more stuff that needs to be done and fine-tuned, but the idea is here. Of the level, of course. The idea for the level is done. So that's what we wanted to do. And maybe we wanted to move everything from here a little bit further to the left, stuff like that. Maybe move this a little bit over. And then the cool thing is, guys, I have another... Well, not yet, but I have it in a second. I have another... it's here. Like, I should really move this closer. What the hell? Why is this so laggy? Do I need to restart this because I had this open for 10 days? A-Sprite seems to like die at some point. Look. Texture Atlas A-Sprite. Where is it? There we go. Here, you see this? And Control G. And now I can select this. Move it. Move it! Sorry. It's all good. It's on sprites though, isn't it? I see. Okay. Well. We can now move this. Where do I move that? I guess here. In a way. And then we move this away. Because we don't... Bro, I'm literally gonna spurg out today if this keeps happening. If it stays laggy in Sprite, I'm gonna spurg out today. Can you stop? There you go. And then please. Why is it so laggy today, man? Stop, beast. I don't even know what I just said, man. And we're gonna put this bad boy, right in between here because it fits perfectly. There we go. Okay, now what I can do with this is the following. Watch. I can take this, copy, paste this over here, right next to it, and then I do G and remove the black background, remove the whatever that's called, right? And then we're gonna use this and we'll get rid of the stones. You see this? And now I have something that I can overlay on top of my map that is transparent. And now I just need to adjust the colors a little bit. Like, for example, this is the darkest color. Then the new darkest color is this. We have the color palette right here. And so we're going to replace G replace. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wrong click. We're going to replace all colors by one that is darker. I'm gonna lose my mind if I keep misclicking. Yeah. This is the next one, I think. Oh wow, I click here and it's so weird. That's how it works. Huh? You see this? My brothers? That is technology. I feel like I'm using AI. You see this? And then over here for the shadow, I decided back then to use this color. Watch. And now I can save it. Export it. And the cool thing is, watch, the moment I set the Atlas start again, and I click, it's back here. We switch over to the next layer. I click to the Atlas start again, and I can draw. Though I'm a bit confused. Why is it? Why is it? Why is it not drawing this? It did do that yesterday. Okay, so der Vorführeffekt hat mal wieder nicht geklappt, because fuck you. Great. So, yeah, I was so proud it worked yesterday. So basically I was drawing this on top and was really fast. Wait, when did you make this editor? I made this editor a long time ago. Really, really, really long time ago. Like 2 years, almost. It's been a long time. And the entire editor is not even 1,000 lines of code. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out why the grid tiles. Yeah, I mean it does the tiles and then it draws the background. So then, like, I do not understand. Layer index, layers. Yeah, I mean, I'm changing the tiles here. Background rows and columns. A tile changed, I'm changing this. So I'm confused here. Tile changed. Current layer index. Layer index. I update all of the tiles when I click. I don't understand why this doesn't show me the background. Or because Because it's fully opaque? Wait, that's odd. Is it like completely... That's odd. Is the layer transparent? Well... It shouldn't matter, cause... Oh, I'm so stupid. So anyways, now it works. Now it works, okay? So look at this. What I can do now is the following. I can uncover the path, okay? From like, it's like uncovering, it's also like a little game. It feels actually quite fun to do this, you know? I can find the path here, like this. Like, oh, here's path, here's path, here's path. Here's a path too. And then the rest is like my own imagination of what I do with this stuff, you know, on top. It's really cool. I can make some really cool, you know, play a little bit around with this. It's awesome. See that? And so yeah, now I can build levels really quickly. You know, have some actual fun with this. You see that? Hehe. The only thing that we need to do now is make it look clean as well. Because I think this tile set that I have is good, but it needs to be like optimized a little bit. So yeah, it's definitely really important to have something like this, in my opinion. After yesterday, I figured it was a lot of work, right, guys? Spent a lot of time doing this, and then the end result, it didn't even work properly, did it? Right? And so that was kind of bad. I felt defeated yesterday, I have to be honest with you guys. After the streams, like, bruh, spent so much time on this and then nothing came out of it, really. And so I sat back down again and I added the dual grid system to the game in an attempt to make the game easier. Now, let's see here. Save and quit, right? Is this easy to see? I feel like this is really difficult to tell what's going on here. I noticed the end of the stream, this depression here, it wasn't, yeah. I feel like this is not clean. What do you guys think? Is this too big? Is there too much stuff happening? Do I need to make the map a bit smaller? What do you guys think? It makes me feel stupid. It's not clean, it's not too big. Yep, make the transition between grass and path for each tile exactly the middle point. It gives the best results. Make the transition between grass and path for each tile exactly at the middle. You mean here? You mean this tile set? Is that what you're talking about? I don't exactly know what you mean. Like you're saying that I should, for example, move this in a little bit more, like maybe that even. Is that what you're saying? The transition from dark green to light green should be smoother. New tileset? No, it's the same tileset. We are just using the dual grid system. It's an iterative process. Not reaching the end goal doesn't necessarily mean it was a waste. You're right. You're right. Though, I'm comparing myself to Bloons, man. And I'll show you, right? Take a look at this map. Okay, let's make a screenshot. Why is that important? Guys, we have a problem. Never mind, do we? I have to turn off my background really quickly. Because I might leak. We can't leak, guys. Yeah, let me see. Okay, we good now. So, why am I so red? What happened? Camera? What's going on? It's like overly making me red. What the hell? Because of this picture? I'm like a tomato. What's going on here? Bro, what's happening? Just because I'm looking at... I need a new camera, man. I really need a new camera. I'm so tired of this shit. It happens all... I've spent so much time fixing this shitty camera. What the hell? Bro. How am I so red? I can't believe this. It's the camera. Yeah. It's unbelievable, man. I just can't believe this. It's crazy. Okay, now. Oh, I hate that. Didn't I just copy something? Compare. Just compare tool here. Let's take... If this happens one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind. This one! Thank you. Okay. Now, this here, and then take Bloons TD6 maps. Let's take a look at some of the maps. This one is the best example, but let's take one that is a little bit more complicated, right? Can I see all of the maps in proper images? Yeah? Ah, there it is. Let's click on this. Why is the images of this map so bad, guys? Is there no like picture tool or like is there no calculation? Oh man, I didn't sleep much. Oh my god, images. But let's just pick some maps here. Like you can see exactly. Copy image. Compare tool. It's so much easier to tell the background. Oh my god, look at me. Make this map. What are you talking about? I think the Bloons TD6 maps, guys, are so much easier to tell apart. It is so much easier to tell apart on the... Okay. Give me a second, okay? Sorry. I'll figure this out. How to... Copy image. I think the maps in Bloons TD6 are much easier to read because they have a clear distinction between the background. The background doesn't grab any attention, almost any attention. It is a very nice fade from bright in the middle to dark outside. I hate that AQ, can I like lock one in so it doesn't switch all the time on mouse movement? Cakes, Monkey Mido Cakes. I know, yeah, I know Monkey Mido. Yes. All of the maps in Bloons have a clear separation between background and the grass. And on the sides, it is always darker while it is brighter in the middle. Cake 70 map images. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I really do. Thank you, man. So, when I compare this, right, to this map, I can't tell anything apart. Absolutely not. I think one of the big reasons for that is the cobblestone. And the difference in color, the vast difference in color from the grass on top. The road has too much uneven width. Yeah, and the road, yeah, that's a good. That's actually smart. The road has too much uneven width. You are right. So I need to find a solution to make my road stick out and have it be the same size. Guys, I have an idea. I actually have an idea. Great, now my camera's flickering again because I restarted the camera. And that didn't happen before. Great. I need to start NVIDIA broadcast. And then hopefully it stops. I don't know what it is about NVIDIA broadcast, but if I start it... Still flickering. Was that annoying? NVIDIA broadcast is always laggy for me. It is for me too, yes. Okay, I'm gonna get the update though. For NVIDIA broadcast. Maybe it fixes it. Because the camera is now flickering as hell and it's really distracting. Download now. NVIDIA broadcast sucks, yes. It's a bad software. Why do Twitch usernames appear in different colors? So guys, when do you update the bot? I will update the bot when I have a little bit more time on my hand. Okay guys? I have been pressed for time lately a lot. And I will not open a box of Pandora if I don't have to. I'm not saying that anything will happen, but I'm saying that something can happen. And I just do not have the patience to deal with this right now. Okay? I think the biggest problem is the thickness of the path. You are correct, sir. And so I think what I need to do... But doesn't Bloons have also different thickness of paths? Or maybe not. They don't seem to have that, no. It's always the same thickness. Interesting. Yeah, they're avoiding paths on the edges here. My god. Do you want to continue NVIDIA broadcast? Yes. Oh my... Oh my god! It doesn't locate itself back. It doesn't go back. No, it doesn't go back, guys. What is going on today, man? So much work and then I have this? Come on. It doesn't, no. It's back. Oh. It's back. My God. Yeah, like the what is going on today? Just wanna speak, bro. What is going on? The bone in here dislocated. No, it's not my... I'm not old. It's because I'm sitting all day, bro. By the way, look at the speed. Okay, guys. So yeah, what I'm currently dealing with is that I'm trying to make my... Let's just try something, right? Let's try to use one color first. And then how can we get rid of, like, okay. What if we added tiles here and then I still don't understand why the grid is only one, but okay. Then we don't use the dual grid system. We place that, we disable that. And then what if it, what does it look like this? Oh. Save and quit. What does it look like? Okay, it's easier to read now with this. Keep the same thickness even on the corners. Yeah, I'll try to do that. I will try to create a tile set especially for this. Edit tiles. So, for example, here. the tile that I'm using here is bad. I think it's this one. Like that. And then we have some stuff like this. And so I'll probably have to just manually fix the path a little bit over time. To make it look better. But then that will, stuff like this will not take too much time. Right? Comparatively to, yeah, like for example here. I think that's still fine. I think this is still a little bit tight. Which maybe it's easier to do this. Nah. So I would have to manually fix some of these tiles, but it does work. Something like this. And then over here, the left one. It's probably easier to do this. But this is too thick. See, we have a much thicker one here. Which means it would probably be needed to be something like this. And then the corner here would need to be that. No, actually, it would need to be this. So yeah. I don't know. It does look a little bit cleaner for sure, but I think what I will do, guys, I thought about something that might just make it much easier. Why don't I build myself road parts based on the background? And then I put the road parts... Look, it's unfinished, yes. And then I put the road parts on top of the background. And then I can have any type of road parts. I can have a perfect circle. I can have straight ones. I can have perfect corners. I don't think with a tile set like this, I don't think I can generate a... I don't think I can generate unique maps with a tile set like this. What do you guys think? I'm gonna get some sniff my nose, whatever that's called. Blow my nose. Not sniff. I need to blow my nose. Here we go. Cakez, you mentioned yesterday you work so hard. I think you need to do some game design study to play some unique indie games. I did do game design study yesterday while I was building this. You wanna know? You know what I did? Sorry about this, guys. I'm sorry. I did this. I watched this. Where is it though? The actual history of Bloons. I watched all of it till the end.
I could tell they at least slightly cared about the player experience.
I paused, by the way. I clicked pause, by the way. You need to play to really understand. I already learned a lot from this. Look at this map. Look at this map. Hey, real super cool. Try the 1-bit tile set I sent you on Discord, Cakez. I would need to build a 9-slice tile set though. I can test it out, yes. Okay. Let's see. So you're saying I should do this? Okay. Interesting. I'll try. Should be fine. Edit tiles. No. I mean... It is a bit better. But you can see here. It's close. Can I avoid this? While still having nice round corners? That's the question. I would need to make the corners less round, won't I? It's for the shape of the road, so it's better for diagonal roads. So what you're saying is maybe if I make this a little less. But I think I had this before. It's different from what it looks for me? Really? Am I doing it wrong then? How does it look diagonal for you? Just don't touch the tile edges? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Can you send me a screenshot and show me how it looks for you, bro? It's close. If these roads, if these diagonal lines would be perfect, then like, could I even make a... Could I make a circle? I mean, kinda. What does it look for you? Hello, Mr. Cakez and wholesome chatters. Hey, Phoenix DPI. Hello there, sir. Good morning. Okay, guys. I thought no backseat in Cakez after the Godot stream. Okay, so that's what it looks for you. Let's see.
Thank you, but I'm only horny for Luigi for 500 bits.
Holy.
Cheer 500. Wow, my faff streamer. You looking especially
Holy.
cute today. Less than 3. Happy
Thank you.
Friday, though. Hi, yo.
I appreciate it. Yo, happy Friday. Thank you very much for the support. Spaceman, good morning. Hello.
But you can see here already that for you, the corner pieces, when it's diagonal or when it's straight, when it goes from diagonal to straight, it's thicker. You see this? So then, do I do something wrong with my tile set, bro? What's up, bro? How's it going? Hey, my Mr. Travis Roman, good morning. We are building, we are using the dual grid tile system. Looks weird. You think his looks weird? Maybe his is correct, though. Zip, zip. Zip, zip. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Let's see, dual grid system. You're doing it differently, right? Cakez, if he ever got stranded on an uninhabited island, he'd have a fire going in no time. That's true, yes. I actually would have a fire guy. I think I would have been... I think I would be able to make a fire, yes. He doesn't read YouTube chat, guys. I do. Hi, do you check YouTube chat? Sometimes I do, yes. Do you have shaders in your game? What is a way to pre-compile them before the game starts? Pre-compile them before the game starts? You have to compile them at least once. If you're doing it with DirectX, then you can call compile shader from file. Now, and what it wants you to have is a blob. And so when you have compiled the shader, you can take that blob and then save that blob to the disk. And now I have a compiled shader. The line wrapping search. Yes, but my point was that you should start with 1-bit tileset and figure out how it is shaped. So in the end it looks the way you want it to look. I don't understand what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by do a 1-bit tileset. I have no idea what you mean by this. Like, you need to be more specific. I don't know what that means. Hello, Cakez, how are you? Love you. Hello there, sir, bro. Good morning. 1-bit as in only 2 colors? Yeah, but you're saying that your game, yours look different. Why is yours looking different than mine? Is yours broken or is mine broken? That's the question. Because this looks amazing. Can we please focus on the fact that your tileset looks different than mine's? Because I would like to understand why that is. But then again, I will probably... Dude, you're wasting so much time on this project, with this market, it won't pay back your opportunity cost and time effort. You are wrong, sir. And I will prove you wrong in the future. Just wait. Anything I do, every day I wake up, I learn something new. I'm not wasting my time. To do proper diagonals, you need to do a 3x3 neighborhood. 3x3 neighborhood. Shit, I feel like sometimes I waste my time. You do not waste your time when you're working on a project to make a project better. Every single thing that you learn when making a project better, whether that be a minuscule... So, for example, I'm not wasting my time. It's crazy. So, for example, what we are working on right now is how to properly display a level so that the road pops out enough so that the player does not get confused. Like in Bloons, you can tell exactly where the balloons will go and where they come from. And why are they so good with this? Because they have been making Bloons games for 20 years. That's why they are so good with this. And so a lot of these map designs, they have a clear indication of where the balloons are supposed to be. There's high contrast between them. And the focus is always in the middle of the map. And on the edges, the focus loses itself, the colors get darker. And less bright. And change color too. And so now, what I'm learning right now is art direction. This art direction for this tower defense game will stick with me. Everything that I learn here will be saved for the next game. So now, I'm not wasting my time. I'm talking about art direction. And I'm learning how to do a tile set for 2D games. If I make another 2D game in the future, I can look back to what I did in the past and use that as a springboard to push me forward in other projects. So, no, I'm not wasting my time. I see this as a learning experience as much as I can. That's actually the video that we talked about, that we watched yesterday. But I'm giving you, as I'm working on this, I'm giving you actual examples. I'm pinpointing concrete examples that we can look at and learn from. Here, what we're looking at is a concrete example. We have a huge separation between the road and the background. And to me, to be honest, when I look at this image, to me it looks like the road actually sits on top of the grass. But I could be wrong. The grass could also be on top of the road. Or they do something. I don't know how they built this. Hey, by the way, we can actually check this. Should we do that? Is it just the background image they built in Photoshop and then put it in the game? I think it actually is, if I remember correctly. We did this once. Huh? Launch application? Like, how, bro? I think we can just start Bloons, but I probably have to start Steam as well.
Am I so out of touch?
Yo!
No.
Firefly just
What does Nay and Coles have to say now? Why does everyone turn negative? Cakes, you are so right. Wasting time to do brainless tasks and not learning something new. And you highlighted that message and you did an ad. Shut the fuck up, okay? Fuck you. You're wrong. I'm not learning something useless. I'm learning art direction, okay? Which is, by the way, what the YouTuber in his video yesterday talked about. And then we also had another person in chat that, you know, shouted me out. Didn't shout me out, like called me out yesterday. Where is he? Mr. Hello, Peter, my man. Hope you're doing good. I think I'm not a sexy daddy. I think I'm a fat daddy. And that's like, I get thick, bro. 10x developer, good morning, cakes and losers. Oh wow, this guy is toxic as hell, man. Here, yeah, you, exactly, you. Close. Let's start this Bloons. Blooned. Cakes, I told you after a week of the demo release, we should look at the analytics and analyze how the game's doing. Did you do that already? A week is too early. Please tell me we can launch this, brother. Oh my god, I can launch it. I love this. I love this game. We can look at Bloons. Looks like I had 2 tile sets in that style and I sent you the older version. Your implementation is fine. I just unknowingly baited. The new style tile set is in Discord. Oh, thank you, AQ. That's good to know. I would like to test it out. Thanks, bro, for clarifying here. Let's take a map like this. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Rude, Cakes? What are you talking about, Rude? You are the person that was rude to me first. What are you talking about? Huh? What? Am I like... F12. We have just made a screenshot of Bloons, guys. Of Bloons TD6. How are they making the background maps? Let's learn some... art direction. Huh? What we learned in the video yesterday without concrete examples. I'm giving you a concrete example. Huh? Let's look. Shall we? This is, by the way, grass. Oh shit, I'm so relax. Here's a bunch of grass. It's a bunch of grass. It's a bunch of grass. He's dead. He's dead. Wait, I won. Right? There it is. Did I win? There it is. It is just a picture. Isn't that interesting? We mutually killed each other. Ooh, when will you learn game design? That. Hey, Cakes, you're learning this right now. When will you learn that? Because this learning right now is stupid. Yeah, you don't have a problem in your game at all. You need to learn this right now, because I want you to learn this right now, bro. Because I don't know how to do it myself. Static image, very effective. Yes, it is very effective. Rules, shut the fuck up, man. Cakes, when will you learn not getting rage baited? Yeah, Opify, by the way, I really appreciate that you subscribed. Hello there. Good morning. And I roasted you on Discord. You know, assuming that I hand drew the tile set, the map that I showed in Discord. I fooled you. Ha ha. I appreciate the support though. And Big Bird, I think I banned you because you were a spammer, yeah. I think there was a spammer. Maybe draw a map and A-Sprite first and make tile set from that Cakez. I think what Bloons does is they have... For Bloons it's easier. For me, what I would need to have is... I think I have to hand draw the maps too, yes. If I'm being completely honest. I can do a little bit of tile setting, like, you know, a couple of tile set stuff. But I think, like, what I could do is like this, okay? I have an idea. I can build a map like this. And then I have what I call... Where even is this? Do I have this still in here? Yes. I have what I call a screenshot visual. I can make the map pixel perfect small. And then make a screenshot of the map. Put the map in A-Sprite. And then just load that map as a background. That's what I could do. So, like, the way this works is like this. This is the screenshot map, right? And then a screen... No, we are in the tile editor. I'm so sorry. Screenshot. There we go. Game state screenshot. Draw the lights. Draw the foliage. We don't need to draw any of that. We just need to draw the game background. There we go. And I can probably set a size, right? No? Okay, so then we need to change the camera. Render data. Game camera. Dot. Dimensions. This is where it gets difficult. Because, like, what is the game background? Base layer, blah, blah, blah. Tile size. So it's 16 by 16. Okay. Then we need to change the dimensions of the camera to be 1920 by 1080. I think it's the game camera. Eh? Didn't change. Oh, it just changed. That's the background. That is pixel perfect. If I then take this, right? I make a copy. Yeah, guys, the map. Ha ha ha, great map. Stupid. Just wait. This would be the map. That's really big, though. It's crazy. I would probably need to have separate textures or something for maps. Guys, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just following a thought to the end. It's called not being ADHD interrupted. Okay, it's called being resistant to ADHD. Who was it? Shade11 and if... What is that abomination? Okay, so Shade11 and Iffy. You're banned. You wasted my time. Number 1? Where's Shade11? Where are you, sir? You're lucky I can't find you right now, bro. You're so lucky I can't find you. Ah, there it is. Oh yeah, you highlighted your message 10 times. There you go. Makes it easier to find you. Yeah, you like, my chat isn't fast enough to hide you guys. Thanks very much for wasting my time. So, should I do this? That's the question. It will waste a lot of space in my editor, but it will make my game a lot more efficient. And we can kind of build perfect maps. With perfect backgrounds. And perfectly sized curves. We can have perfect circles like in Bloons. Nice little round corners like this. It would take a lot more time to build this. I could probably, you know, pre-design the map beforehand. But I think it would be a great... It would make it... It's not additional dev time 2 years, man. Making 6 maps, let's say it will take 6 days. That's fine. If the map result is something like this, where it's clear to see where the units go. The only problem that I will have with this then, I can only have paths. I would need to implement a path system where I cannot place units close to the path line. Your current map, as I said, is very strange. The new map, the new way will be better. What makes you say your current implementation has issues with clearly defining paths? I thought they were pretty obvious. Yes, so let's go back here, right? Let's go and exchange the tile set. Iffy, not Iffy. AQ gave me the actual one, copy image. Let's put that in A sprite. So this is the actual tile set that you have. I think what I would need to do here for this stuff is I would need to edit this a little bit more. Especially here a little bit. Let's test that. And yeah, maybe here a little bit too, but the rest should be okay. And now we go to, and we set the next tile set start. Then we click here. This does look a little better, not gonna lie. The top part is still a little thick, and this is still a little... And this is worse. This is worse. So, wait, where is that? We have a broken pixel here. Wait. Where is the broken pixel? Am I stupid? There's one. Where's the broken pixel? Is it this one? Yeah, okay, so was this on this curve right here? So what the problem with this is, right? If I make a screenshot of this, the problem with this design is that the path is uneven, and since the path becomes uneven in this situation, it makes it more difficult to tell where the balloons or where the enemies actually go. This is too thin. Better would be if it looked something like this. If it was something like this. This would make it better. Because then it would make it easier for me to show the actual, like the path. It makes it easier to read, if that makes sense. Makes it easier on the eye. And then one can tell properly, okay, so this is where the enemies are supposed to come from. This is where they go. That makes sense. So, and I don't think we can get this. I don't think we can get to... You see how clean this is? Let me disable that. You see how clean this is? Compare that to this. Do you understand the difference now? Unfortunately, A-Sprite makes it a bit blurry. You see that? Wait, let me do that. You see the difference? You can clearly see where the enemies are supposed to go. Then just change the tile map? Yeah, but that's what I'm working on right now, Firefly. Don't you see that I'm working on this right now? Without the curve, it's better. What do you mean, without the curve? So, like, okay, here's a couple of things we can do, right? Edit tiles. Number one, I can just go and do this. And I really don't like that part. Let me change this for a second, okay? Here in A Sprite. Usually people here are just goofing around, but I'm sure all of us, including me, are grateful for the content you make. Thanks, man. Oh, always Lex. Yes, people are, I know. They are supportive as hell, man. Appreciate the support, man. Wow, what a nice message. Already made my day. Best day ever, bro. Thanks, man. Yes, you guys are enjoying your stay here. I know it. Hello. Good morning. Hey, chatter. Yeah, he's gonna get his money after the stream. Thanks, bro. I just received 5. Yeah, 5 euros. Yeah. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Where is it, though? Here. This pisses me off. I want to have a better one. Let's take this one.
It's good to see you again.
That makes it a bit better. Oops. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm sorry. There we go. Otherwise, it sticks out too much. Yeah, much better. And then oh my god, the left side too. This is worse. That's crazy bad. This is certainly cheaper than visiting an actual... You know I can ban you, right, sir? You do realize that I can ban you, right? So I literally do not understand where the circus comparison comes from. And it's quite toxic, actually. So I could do this, right? I can make maps that are perfect like this. And so now you can clearly see the distinction between... Sorry. You can clearly see the distinction between the background and the roads because, well, it's obvious, right? This is obvious. It's always the same thickness. You can clearly see, oh, I see. So that is the background. But we don't have curves. Exactly. We have no curves. That's because there are no diagonals. If I start adding in diagonals, we get in trouble. Because it looks weird. This is a diagonal. The top part is, I think, fine, but the bottom part is too... The bottom part is not good. So what I would need to do is, there's 2 ways to fix this. I can fix this by hand. Why not extra tiles specifically for diagonals? Just make a spline editor for the paths that sits on top of the background. Yes, so I thought about this. So basically what you're saying is, Travis Roman, I take this part here. Can't you just widen the path? If I widen the path, that's what it looks like. So what I would need to do here is go by hand and then select, I think it's this part here. Number 1, and then I would need to select... Oof, I would need to have probably this. Even then, that is still too much. So that kind of works. Almost. But I feel like it's still sticking out too much, this one right here at the bottom. So I would still have to go in here manually in a way. And then say, okay, well, just to move this in a little bit. You know. Let's copy that. Paste it here. I would have to cut out this part. And then, you know, get rid of this. Put this back in with 1 or maybe 2 less. Wow, it's so laggy. Why is it so laggy, man? Huh? Stop! Hey! Why are you so laggy today, bro? What did I do? Hey, where am I? Stop. There we go. You see this? So I would have to do something like this. That... Yeah. Let's see. Still, the edge corner here is... I would need to have built a specific edge corner for this as well. So right now, that part is not good enough. I would have to use probably something like this. And then stay with this thickness till here. Then hand fix all of these edge cases. You see this? But then it makes this part thinner while this one's thicker. So we have another problem here. Just make a spline editor. If you want curved sparse paths, splines are the best way to go unless you want to hand paint all of it. So splines, you're saying, is this. Just to get, like, to understand what you're saying, because, like, I'm not a person that operates a lot on names. I'm operating on pictures. B. Sorry, it didn't give me this. I'm so sorry. This is a spline. Correct? I would just use Bezier's. Yeah, guys, but you want to tell me that I'm supposed to generate pixel art based on a spline? I might as well just handcraft it at that point. Why not just avoid diagonals? It worked very well for Warcraft 3 maps. No. I don't understand what you guys mean. You can fill in the tiles with the Bezier paths. You generate geometry that the pixel art is displayed along. Guys, I know what a spline is. I understand. I just don't understand this in the context of pixel art. I can make a path, that's fine. Look, let's make a new waypoint. Make another waypoint. I understand what you guys are trying to say. Here, I have a spline in my game. The question is not, how do I make a spline? I know how to make that mathematically. We have done this before. And you guys are saying use the waypoints to fill in the tiles. Guys, do you not understand that even if I did that, I made a curve like this? Draw it all by hand. It will make it more cute and cozy and people will love it. You have a good art style / direction already. These restrictive tools are holding you back. How are these curves any different from the first maps? Okay. You are correct, Neo. What I want to do is this. I will explain it to you, okay? This is what I want to do. I can do this, okay? I can make a map that looks like this. Right, and then maybe we have something like this. Like that. Boom. I can do something like this. That is easy to do. The problem arises when I want to do something more interesting than this. I want it to still be clear, like an S. You see the problem here? How the path looks deformed? You see this? And so I can only go for these hard edges, and that makes it look kind of bad. And I don't like that. See this? If I don't do this and I try to do diagonals, then it just doesn't look good. Maybe you need a square grid, and the splice can only snap to the grid points, so the spline can't be moved freely. Your assets are the problem. Please create a new asset and a new rule, Cakez. In Abyss they call this an art style. Change your tiles to use diagonals instead of hard corners. Just draw it better? I tried drawing it better, and the easiest way to draw it better is to just have two colors. We tried drawing it better, guys. This is us trying to draw it better. That is the best thing we were able to do. Like, it's made by AQ. Like, now we can do diagonals. They are a little bit thinner. This is what it looks like when we do diagonals. It is a bit better, but it's still not made by IQ. Yeah, you are right. Maybe make a tile to fill the gaps in the curve, Cakez. So what you're saying is I keep it like this, and then I just have a tile that makes a proper curve here. But I want to draw a circle. This is not a circle, bro. See this? So I think the best solution is to Cakez, create a black and white path, non-path image with splines, and then ask generative AI to draw the path on black and the grass on white. Surely this works. 5-8. Cakez, all nice weekend. Hello there, Phil. My man, good morning. Yeah, you have a nice weekend as well. Cake dot. You will always be locked into a square grid. If you want freedom, you will need to hand draw the background. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think I can have something as... like, I don't think I can have a perfect curve like that. Like a tile with half grass and half grass, half roads on it. No, it would need to be a tile where could you run the path and use the tiles the path collides with to determine what tile rule to use? If you want more freedom, you could use two textures, grass and gravel. The path would mask the gravel texture. You can't see because he hasn't refreshed the chat. Could you use Bezier curve to select the path? No, guys, Bezier curves, I do not want my path to follow the Bezier curves. I will design a path by hand like this. And then I will make the Bezier curve follow the path. Cakez, slightly improved diagonals. I'll try. Yeah, looks a little better, you're right. But the middle path is still too thick. unfortunately. I don't think we will be able to do this. No, I'll show you guys. This is what he sent me. See, you can see the diagonal is nice, but this is too thick. And I don't think we will be able to do anything better than this. So there will always be a more thickness. There will always be more thickness in relation to the straight paths when it comes to the diagonals. The best example is here. Very thin. Thick. Cakez, why not a level without a path and have the player guess? Can you try a smaller tile size? You're gonna get more precision then. No, I can't. Because we're using the dual grid system. When you put a square and a triangle to make a diagonal path, always diagonal is gonna look thinner. It's math. You're right, yeah. Cakez, you will have limitations in either case. Hand-drawn will make dynamic tile changes, like an ice mage creating frost ground different seasons, and modding support more difficult. No, I disagree. Because modding support would mean you either have a tile set defined. It would be like this. It would be a simple if check. If texture background texture path file exists, load the texture as a background. If not, use the tile editor. How does Bloons do it? Nathan Coates asks that. Well, we did take a look at Bloons. This is how Bloons does it. They have a fully drawn map like this that they output. And then they draw the geometry on top. Easy, yes. So that's why I sparked this discussion about what we should do. Because I could bake these background images into my Atlas too. I'm not modding Rico, no. For one tile set of 16, we need 4 bits. Event, not 8. Guys, it just seems like you wait. It just seems like if you hand through these, you could simply avoid all these issues. Draw it to perfection. Yeah, I think I will do that. What I think I will do is I will design a map in a way and then just try to fix the map. I will try to design a map with a path in mind. And then just fix the path by hand. I think that's what I have to do. Because I don't see any other way of doing this.
Uten Morgan Giga good developer.
My man, Mr. Almeida. Good morning, bro. Hope you're doing good. Hope you have a good day, brother. It certainly does look better than before. I agree with you. We need 2 grids in the dual grid system. We can use one and draw the offset of the other one, yeah. We don't need 2 grids. We can use one and do, yeah, that's true. Since Bloons is a static image, just use their one. What you talking about? You think I'm gonna steal from them? Bro, what do you think I'm doing? Absolutely not. Huh? Cakez. Or you could add support for simple 45-degree diagonals and call it a day. But if you want diagonals for every angle, you need to do it procedural, I think. It's something worth talking about, at least, or thinking about going into the future. For now, I could be happy with this stuff right here. That still looks good enough, in my opinion. It's clear enough as well for now. And then later on, we will do something else. Cakez, do you use only English variable names? What is more common in Germany? Does anyone use English for code? Everyone, yes, everyone uses English for code, of course. And then the cool thing is, guys, I can just, you know, select stuff here. And then just put it here next closer. Like that. And now we have a more defined map in the middle like this. Not everyone I've seen things. I guess you have, yeah. You should switch to a hex grid, Cakez. A hex grid? Bro, stop. Please. I'm not doing that at all. That would be way too difficult to add. It's gonna be difficult to do that. No way, bro. Your level looks like a digestive system, Cakez. Yeah, just wait. Hex grids are not too complicated, but the result would be great. Okay, I'm gonna Google a little bit, okay? Hex grid paths. But I guess I can have straight paths, but I can't have circles, can I? Let's do pixel art. Has someone done this before? Yeah, but not in a tower defense game setting. I would be the first person to ever do this in a tower defense game setting. Here we have something that looks like a hex grid. We have something like this. A couple of tiles here. Should I just look at this and see if this works? Someone has already done it, Cakez. In a tower defense game setting, link it to me. Link it to me, or did it happen? Because people keep saying, oh, there's so many smart people in chat. Oh, it costs $6. I can't test it. Okay. Oh, wow, that looks good. More packs like this? That looks good. I could learn something from this. Maybe we should do something like this. Maybe that's better. I'm being called by my wife. Uh-oh. Guys, it's over. GG.
Am I so out of touch? No.
Prodigat just subscribed. Happy Friday.
What's your feedback on the rest when you check out the passive skill tree next week?
Okay, I'm back. Maybe finish this Bloons clone and start with Gothic. Don't tell me what to do, okay? If I want to make my game better looking, I will make my game better looking, because I think it will be a better solution for the future, and I can have a really good tower defense game. Are you sweating balls that I might make a better tower defense game than you? Huh? Just a couple more months? Huh? Just wait, bro. For sure, ... Okay, bro. Cakez, can I post a link in here? Look at the path. It looks nice. Hex Guardian. That's a 3D game. Mixed reviews. That's a 3D game. But the paths look nice. I agree. It is a 3D game. We're talking about a 2D pixel art game. So... The healer is healing enemies? No, she's not. She's not healing enemies.
3D is better anyway. I'm so much smarter.
So this is what you can build.
Oh, it's another bug. Why are you doing that? Are you stupid?
Can I not see the... Why can I not see more images? Like the preview image... Wait. There was a preview image. Wait, sorry, wait. What? Wait. Here. Yoink the preview image, Cakez are root. Sunken columns, Bloons fandom, sunken columns. Yeah, guys, I know that Bloons has the hexagon map like that, yeah. But they draw these maps by hand and then they put them as background images so they can have anything they want. Smart dev anti-yoinking. I don't want more images to yoink, I want to see it in action to evaluate whether it makes sense to do it or not. Don't you understand? If I see these curves here, I'm like, okay, I can build a circle with this, somewhat. But I can't build a perfect circle with this. So how many shapes can I do with this? Right? What is possible with this to do? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's all. So what I see here, by the way, with these types of tiles is I can only have these bent curves, but I don't see a straight... there's a straight... Yeah. So I... Huh? Where is the... Huh? Where's the one that splits? It's not even in here. My camera's blocked. Oh. At Cakez. Yeah, guys, thank you. Of course. Come on. Hey. Yeah, I'm dying again. It was awesome. Awesome, very much. Thank you very much. Camera today. I need a new camera anyways. Like, this camera is dying. Just shows a still image. For me, the camera's okay. It just shows a still image. Yeah. Well, guys. I'm sad. Not because I haven't found a solution yet. I will find a solution. Grids hexagon. I don't know what that means. Also, what the hell? Bro, you think I'll be able to understand this? I mean, maybe. But I suppose I would just build the map with this hexagon quick maps. I'll probably make bigger tiles for the map. Probably just make bigger tiles so the map's easier to draw. If I make hexagons, I'll make a bigger map. Guys, I'm sorry. I apologize. I need to leave. Couldn't even do a react today. I will see you next week. I will actually try to add hexagons into my tile editor. I don't know if I can do it or if I have to build a new tile editor. Would you guys like me to implement this on stream? Write me in Discord if you want me to implement this on stream. Something like this. I might even buy one of his tile sets for that. We'll see. I mean, they are not that much. They don't cost that much.
Peter, my man, thank you for $5.
4K camera fund. Salami.
I appreciate the support, Mr. Peter, man. On stream, you guys want to do this? A hexagonal tile system? Auto tiling? Can you even do auto tiling with this?
Salami dot salami dot salami
I'm almost.
salami
No,
dot
guys,
salami dot
stop! I need to go. Like, so, guys.
salami dot
Thank you for the 100 bits.
salami dot salami dot salami
For the
dot
100 bits.
salami dot
Sorry, I
salami.
need to leave. 8 seconds. Thank you. Have a nice weekend
Thank you,
yourself.
Phoenix
If you have
CPI,
resources,
for
link please.
100 bits.
Bye.
Cheer 100, have a nice weekend and chill.
Thanks, man.